Oh my dear children, sit down here, relax your heavy shoulders, and take a deep breath. I know that in the world you live in, the relentless wheel of making a living, the heavy expectations, and the endless connections on virtual networks have exhausted your minds. You often come before me, palms pressed together, lamenting your sorrows, the injustices you face, your fractured relationships, and the pressures that seem to have no way out. You seek a miracle to soothe your afflictions. But my children, miracles do not reside in some distant heaven. Miracles lie right in your own hands, on your lips, and within your own minds. All peace or turbulence originates from the seeds you plant every single day. That is karma. Karma is not the punishment of fate. Karma is, quite simply, action. Today, I will show you how to plant the 10 seeds of peace known as the 10 wholesome actions. These 10 good deeds are not binding dogmas, but a sturdy shield protecting you from harm in a volatile world. First, practice not killing. Do not think that abstaining from taking a human life is all there is to not killing. Compassion is far vaster than that. In your busy lives, not killing means bending down to pick up a spider and taking it outside instead of crushing it. It means protecting the environment. Not wasting food or water, so that all species have a chance to survive. By protecting the lives of all beings, you are protecting your own. Second, practice not stealing. Stealing is not just taking money or grand possessions. Taking anything that has not been freely given, without permission, be it company time, digital art on the internet, or a tiny object, is planting the seed of deprivation. Live with generosity. Instead of taking, give. Give a smile to a struggling street sweeper, give your help to a stuck colleague. Generosity is the key that unlocks the treasury of abundance. Third, practice no sexual misconduct. Respect the purity and marital happiness of yourself and others. A society will be free from the tears of broken homes and the invisible scars of children if everyone maintains faithfulness, respecting each other's bodies and boundaries. My children, words are invisible, yet their power can uplift a life or push a person into the abyss. Especially in an era where you communicate through emotionless screens, the karma of speech is the easiest to violate. Fourth, practice not lying. Live truthfully. Do not conceal the truth for fleeting, petty benefits. One lie today will require 100 more tomorrow to cover it up. Honesty brings you peaceful sleep, free from anxiety. Fifth, practice not using divisive speech. Do not be the sower of discord, speaking ill of person A to person B, and then ill of person B to person A. The division and suspicion in your families or workplaces all stem from whispers behind people's backs. Be the healer, bring love and understanding to places of disharmony. Sixth, practice not using harsh speech. Do not use words like invisible daggers to stab others' hearts. When you are angry at someone online or in real life, choose silence. A mocking comment or a derogatory remark does not elevate your worth, it merely exposes your own bleeding inner wounds. Use loving speech, words of kindness and tolerance to soothe one another. Seventh, practice not engaging in idle chatter. Do not indulge in frivolous talk, rumors, or exaggerations for entertainment. Be mindful of the streams of information that surround you daily. Speak only what is useful, timely, and truthful. And finally, the root of all actions and speech stems from the mind, your thoughts and intentions. Eighth, practice not coveting, no greed. You have the right to dream and strive for a fulfilling life through honest labor. But do not let bottomless greed turn you into a slave to materialism, hoarding things that do not belong to you. Learn the art of knowing enough, contentment. When you know enough, a simple meal with your family is a grand feast. A mind free from excessive craving will naturally find joy. Ninth, practice not harboring ill will, no anger. Anger is a blazing fire that burns down an entire forest of merits you have painstakingly cultivated. When someone hurts you, instead of seeking revenge, look at them with the eyes of compassion. Understand that to utter cruel words, they themselves must be drowning in suffering and insecurity. Understanding this, you will no longer feel resentment, only pity. And 10th, the most important of all, practice right view, no delusion. Do not foolishly believe that your happiness can be built upon the pain of others. Light the torch of wisdom, understand the law of cause and effect. All phenomena rely on one another to exist interbeing. Helping others is helping yourself, harming others is destroying yourself. My children, these 10 wholesome seeds do not require you to shave your heads or retreat into deep forests. They are present in every mouse click, every work report, every morning greeting to your loved ones. Simply by being mindful each day and keeping your body, speech, and mind pure, you transform the very place you stand into a pure land. Peace is not a sky without storms, it is the tranquility of the soul right in the eye of the storm. The path is clear, the seeds are in your hands. Cultivate them diligently, my children. Practicing the 10 wholesome actions dasa kusala kama is not about restricting oneself with dry dogmas. Rather, it is the art of living to protect oneself and build a foundation for genuine happiness. 1. Benefits in the present life here and now. Profound inner peace when you abstain from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and speaking harsh words. Your mind remains completely serene. You never have to live in fear of being exposed, nor do you suffer from a guilty conscience or remorse. This is the most solid foundation of true peace. Building harmonious and lasting relationships by using right speech, no harsh words, no divisive talk, no idle chatter, and respecting the relationships of others, you naturally become a trustworthy person. Your family life becomes peaceful, colleagues appreciate you, and friends respect you. Conflicts and arguments in daily life are significantly minimized. Attracting prosperity and trust. A person who lives truthfully, without greed or the intent to steal, naturally radiates integrity. In the workplace, they earn the trust of superiors and the respect of partners. Furthermore, according to the law of karma, the karmic result of non-stealing and generosity is financial stability and protection from unjust losses. Enhanced physical and mental health. In Buddhism, it is said that the mind shapes the physical appearance. Without anger, jealousy, and greed, a light mind reduces the body's stress hormones. A person full of compassion practicing non-killing often has gentle eyes, a radiant aura, and a more stable nervous system. 2. Long-term spiritual and future benefits. Clear wisdom and right direction. By eliminating ignorance, wrong view, you deeply understand the law of cause and effect. You take mastery of your own life instead of blaming fate or others. Consequently, all your decisions become clear and yield long-term benefits. Favorable rebirth. According to the Dharma, a person who perfectly observes the 10 wholesome actions will not fall into the 3 lower realms: hell, hungry ghosts, animal realm. After passing away, the wholesome seeds will guide them to be reborn as humans with abundant blessings or in the joyful heavenly realms. A solid foundation for enlightenment, nirvana. The 10 wholesome actions are the fertile soil required to nurture the roots of sila morality, samadhi concentration, and panna wisdom. Only when the mind is no longer disturbed by unwholesome deeds, morality is kept, can one meditate with a still mind concentration, thereby giving rise to profound insight into all phenomena, wisdom to achieve ultimate liberation.